back. Alright, we back in this motherfucker. I don't know what happened, but it just cut off. I don't know what happened, bro. I really don't. Y'all wanna watch me? Look at this. It keep ending my shit, bro. Did it end it? I don't know what the hell going on with this, bro. Hold on, it didn't end, Nancy. Is it because I got it? Hold on, bro. Wow. LG's a 27-inch screen. I gotta delete these buttons because it's not letting me so I can type, so this shit won't keep cutting me off. We good down here? We good? Alright, but we in this bit. Y'all don't watch something like, let's watch some scary stuff, man. I like some scary video. We should watch this one.
What happened?
Baby, I'm so sorry. I found him flushing these.
Do you want me to get you a toothbrush or toiletries or
I'm going to summer camp, baby. I'm going to jail.
I don't know. What is our online banking password?
Baby, I'm not going to yell that on the street. Happy New Year.
I went to a car.
Look, I called my mom. She said you and Sean can move over there with her and Trish.
Hello? Are you staying? I'm gonna figure it out. I can't survive too many days with your sister.
I just bought a new grill.
Hey, girls.
Hi,
Why are you so naked all the time?
Wearing pants in the house is stupid, okay? I feel liberated. Okay, I want to feel free at home.
Are you authorized to watch these top 10 scary videos? Whether or not you've been given the all clear, these videos are going to scare the wits out of you. Number 10. Gulf of Mexico flames. Burning water? You probably never thought such a thing could exist. Posted to Twitter by Manuel Lopez San Martin. The eye of the fire in the Gulf of Mexico was created by an underwater pipeline leak that released natural gas, which was later ignited by lightning at the surface. It's uncertain how long the gas had been leaking or what hydrocarbons are being released, but what is certain, it isn't the first. The eye and incidents like it are just additional examples of underwater pipelines like this failing. This enormous pit of fire in the ocean is nothing short of terrifying, because water shouldn't be on fire. Number 9. Happiest Ghost on Earth. Disneyland is called the happiest place on earth, but take a turn down the wrong road in Toontown and you might just find it's the scariest. Posted by TikToker MyCinema135, the scary video shows a ghost hidden in the smoke of a fireworks show at the world's most famous amusement park. Disney guests spotted the creepy phantom figure along the castle wall. The large figure appears to be dressed in white with one hand on his hip and the other raised high as if in a cheer. The brief appearance is enough to give you pause, but is it enough to prompt viewers to skip out on the Magic Kingdom? Most TikTokers are unfazed by the figure, with some saying it's a statue and others suggesting it's Walt Disney himself. One TikToker, Joshua John Norton, even has an explanation. He writes, "The cast members normally wear blackout costumes. This cast member's costume caught the light and was captured by the camera. So what do you think? Happiest place on earth? Or does the paranormal lurk in It's a Small World's dark corners? Number 8. Merciless mud flow. On July 3rd of 2021, a horrific mudslide hit Atami, a Tokyo resort town in Japan, creating this frightening barrage of debris and mud. Heavy rain poured, creating a torrent of muddy water, which took out roads, houses, and pretty much everything in its wake. 20 people went missing. The flooded hillside dislodged with the water's force as well, taking buildings along with it. Days later, they remained buried beneath layers of mud. Rescue operations for those who were lost or trapped in the mud and evacuation efforts were underway. One witness of the event told broadcasting company NKH, "I heard a horrible sound and saw a mudslide floating downwards as rescue workers were urging people to evacuate, so I ran to higher ground. When I returned, houses and cars that were in front of the temple were gone." This video is just one example of the devastation done. Posted to TikTok, the video shows what appears to be a slow-moving slurry of debris at first, so slow that it simply nudges a vehicle with its wipers out of the way. The vehicle manages to escape and get out of the mudflow's path seconds before the onslaught tears through, kicking the debris up with horrible fury. A house is seen collapsing amidst the mess, with mud spreading into every corner. Mudslides are not unusual for Japan's annual rainy season, which lasts from the end of May until mid-July, but few are quite as devastating as this one, which forced residents both from Atami and from nearby cities to evacuate. And the rain continues. Number 7. Encounter with a Psycho. In this video from Exploring with Felicity, posted on YouTube in May of 2021, Felicity gets more than she bargained for. She is exploring a scary rundown building on her own, testing her limits to see how far she can get. Turns out she can't get very far before this happens. Felicity aims her flashlight into one room but hears a loud bang in the next room. When she turns, she's faced with this mad psychopath. He has a creepy red face and is wearing a white robe with red marks all over it. Of course, she runs for her life, but he follows close behind. After hiding in her room, she leaves the door open a crack and asks what the man wants. No answer. When she opens it again, guess who's there waiting? As Felicity is running for her life again, she shouts at the man asking if he's alright. He heaves and roars, standing in a corner. The answer is no. Later, she captures the man seemingly sitting on the toilet. He yelps and roars again, rising to his feet. Felicity races past him and out the door. The man starts shouting at her to come here, getting angrier and angrier. As she's trying to escape him, she trips. He takes the opportunity to grab her leg and drag her, but somehow she manages to get out of his grasp. Felicity legs it out of there, but we're left not knowing what happened to her.
Oh, no! Freaking
The screen cuts out and goes to the SMPTE color bars test pattern. Did Felicity live to explore another day? All I know is I wouldn't be going back to that building anytime soon. Number 6. Scary Randonautica. YouTuber Near Shadows provides more proof that Randonautica is a very scary app that may just lead you into scary real-life experiences. Jeremy and Tina head into the darkness in this scary video posted June of 2021. At one point, the app takes them to a place where they become covered in ticks. Jeremy and Tina shake out their clothes, trying to remove the sucking beasts. During early evening, they are brought to a busted up, broken down car. Jeremy says they should look in the trunk. They see if they can pop it open from the inside, but it requires a key. So
what if you could control the web with your mind?
Fortunately, they don't investigate further. Later, they're picking through a field trying to find evidence linked to a phone that they believed once belonged to a life taker. They come across creepy bones in the dirt. Tina notes that it's a jawbone, and judging by the pointy teeth, it's an animal jaw. Due to a small rank, they think there might be something buried in the area. While still on site, they use a spirit box to communicate with any spirits that might be hanging around here. After asking what the spirit's name is, the spirit responds that his name is Tom.
What is your name? Tom.
Is Tom the victim or the perpetrator in whatever happened here? Near Shadows can't get a straight answer out of him, so we can only guess. Number 5. Outside the house. Legends of a Bigfoot monster have been around before the creature even had a name. 1,000-year-old petroglyphs in California are said to depict a family of Bigfoots, including one, the largest, that local tribes called the Hairy Man. While many Bigfoot sightings have graced the internet, none is more convincing.
Baton Rouge can be a wild city. With murders and robberies going down every day, anything can happen in the streets. Crazy enough, the music and news tell us all about it. Here are some Baton Rouge drill lyrics that have actually happened. Matter of fact, I used to call you my big brother. Then you did some foul and had sex with my sister. Then threw it in my face in front of people on Insta. I ain't gonna speak on that disease that y'all gave to each other. In this bar, Youngboy is addressing his beef with another Baton Rouge artist named G Money, his childhood friend turned op. Although today NBA Youngboy is at the top of the rap game and worth millions of dollars, the rapper had a rough childhood growing up on the streets of Baton Rouge. His father was sentenced to 55 years in prison, and he moved in with his grandmother at 10 years old. Not long after, he got involved in the streets and ended up dropping out of high school at 14 to pursue a rap career. In middle school, Youngboy started running around with his friend Lil Herc, and together they were breaking into houses and doing whatever else they could to make money. Lil Herc was the young brother of a local rapper named G Money, who was a few years older than the two, but became like a big brother to Youngboy. Shortly after dropping out of school, Youngboy got arrested for robbery and was sent to one of the worst youth detention centers in the country. While he was locked up, his grandmother who raised him died due to heart failure. After getting out of juvie, Youngboy was forced to ask his friends and family for food and shelter. The rapper even stayed with Lil Herc and G Money for a while, who helped him get to the next stage in his rap career. G Money was affiliated with a gang and record label called TBG. Baton Rouge is divided into two sections. The upper section reps TBG, or Top Boy Gorillas, and the lower section reps BBG, or Bottom Boy Gorillas. So TBG was not only running the streets, they had also established a record label to launch themselves into the music industry, and G Money was one of their most promising artists. While Youngboy was staying with them, G Money mentored him and helped him get signed to TBG. Around that time, G Money released a single iPhone 6, which featured a very young NBA Youngboy and another up-and-coming Baton Rouge rapper, Fredo Bang. This song took off and established G Money as one of the hottest rappers in the city. Around the same time, Youngboy also released his debut project with TBG called Life Before Fame, which failed to attract much attention. So G Money became the focus of TBG's marketing efforts, and Youngboy was pushed to the side. Feeling like he wasn't getting the respect his talent deserved, Youngboy eventually left TBG to focus on building his own label, NBA, his own crew, and his own brand. At that time, the rappers were still cool, but things would soon take a turn for the worse. In late 2016, NBA dropped the Project 38 Baby, which featured guest verses from major Baton Rouge artists like Kevin Gates and Lil Boosie. The title track blew up and established Youngboy as a major threat in the music industry. He followed up quickly with Mind of a Menace 3, which was also well received. Many of these early tracks contained subtle disses at his former label and partners, but he didn't mention anyone directly by name. Then, he dropped a track called Change off his project Before I Go, where he raps, "Youngboy, not TBG, NBA, it's a way of living. Let a play, he gon' get it. Talk about it like I ain't with it. Name a shook me, you know I ain't. You can save your breath, no advice tooken. What it is, I see you looking." In this bar, he officially announces that he's no longer cool with TBG, and if they have any problems, he's ready for whatever. After he left the label, it seemed like there was no bad blood between the two crews, and Youngboy just made a personal decision to go the independent route to focus on building his own brand. But with this track, he made it clear that he's no longer rocking with TBG, and if they have any problems with him, he's ready for smoke. This track was basically a declaration of war and made it official that NBA doesn't rock with TBG, and they were official ops. On the same track, Youngboy even name drops a few people who would later be involved in the beef. First he raps, cooling on the phone with Dump, talking about his manager, who can be seen riding around with him in the video where Youngboy is rapping along to the song. Dump would later be killed in retaliation for another murder in this deadly beef. Later in the song, he also raps, in the bottom with Deusa. Deusa is another rapper from Baton Rouge who Youngboy was cool with before this whole beef popped off. But just a few months later, Youngboy wouldn't be rocking with Deusa anymore after the rapper was allegedly involved in the murder of his cousin. In November 2016, another up-and-coming rapper from Baton Rouge named Boozilla was shot and killed. Boozilla happened to be Youngboy's cousin, and his death set off a wave of retaliation shootings in Baton Rouge. Boozilla and Youngboy had actually been beefing for a while, but just made up before his death. Internet rumors suggest that they fell out because Youngboy finessed him for a pack, but they eventually straightened it out. Boozilla rep BBG, who's known to beef with TBG. So after Youngboy and Boozilla became tight again, they began to plot against TBG, which is why Youngboy started dissing them in his music. After Boozilla was killed, Youngboy was out for blood. Not long after his death, Boozilla had dissed Deusa, which is allegedly why he was killed. So Youngboy and a few of his homies did a drive-by on the suspected killers, and the rapper ended up catching an attempted murder charge. This really escalated the beef between NBA and TBG, with G Money responding to Youngboy's disses in his own music. Youngboy narrowly beat the attempted murder charge after hiring an expensive team of lawyers who called in music industry executives to testify on his behalf. After spending about 8 months locked up, he was given a 10-year suspended sentence, which meant he'd be allowed to walk, but if he screwed up again, he's locked up again. Not long after being released from prison, he released the project Ain't Too Long, which contained the song Poor One, where he talks about his beef with G Money. On the track, he admits that he once looked at the rapper as an older brother, but after G Money had sex with his sister, then brags about it on social media, Youngboy felt pretty disrespected. He also drops the bar, when them killed my cousin, man that made me wonder, showing that Boozilla's death also impacted his feelings toward TBG. Around the same time, G Money did an interview with Say Cheese TV, where he admits that he did sleep with Youngboy's sister, but it happened a long time ago, and Youngboy wasn't tripping over it initially.
Not really, he mad about his sister too though.
About his sister?
Yeah, I had her a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he mad about that. He wasn't really tripping on it back then, though, you know what I'm saying? He be calling me big brother and shit, you hear me, I guess.
But after he got famous and started making some money, he let his ego get the best of him and was tripping over old emotions he had kept bottled up. But the beef was far from over, and more diss tracks and bodies in this ongoing war were yet to come. This next bar is about an NBA affiliate who was tragically shot and killed in front of his girlfriend and family. Left him slumped under his car, he had his pistol. Lit Yoshi. Lit Yoshi is another rapper from TBG who got sucked into the beef later on after G Money was murdered. Youngboy and G Money had been trading diss tracks and making threats on social media. Then one night, after G Money was leaving the studio, he was shot and killed. That put TBG at a major disadvantage on the music front, with their most popular artist now dead, while their other two most popular artists, Fredo Bang and Boulevard Quick, were in prison. So Lit Yoshi, one of TBG's deadliest shooters, started rapping just to throw shade at the NBA camp and keep the beef alive. In this bar, Lit Yoshi's rapping about Youngboy's manager, Desmond Hardnett, aka Dump, who would become the next casualty in the war between NBA and TBG. By that point, Youngboy had already become one of the most popular rappers in the industry who was selling out shows across the country. That made it near impossible for TBG to hit the rapper himself, so they went after the closest person they could. In May 2018, Dump was standing in the front yard with his girlfriend and other family members when shots were fired from a vehicle driving by. His girlfriend was also hit, and they were both brought to the hospital. His girl survived, but unfortunately, Dump passed away. Dump was not known to be involved in the streets, aside from his associations with Youngboy. Before getting into the music industry, he had worked in construction and landscaping. Family members claim that he didn't have any known enemies, so he clearly wasn't prepared for the attack that would take his life. According to Lit Yoshi, he had a pistol on him when he was killed, which is common for anyone in the South, even those who aren't in the streets. But it was a surprise attack that no one saw coming, so he wasn't able to draw the weapon in time to protect himself. Dump's murder was meant to send a message to the NBA camp that no one is safe in the streets of Baton Rouge, and anyone affiliated with them can get caught up in the drama. The shooters were rumored to be Lit Yoshi and Boulevard Quick, who had just been released from prison not long before the shooting. But it wouldn't be long before NBA would keep the war going by dissing his ops on another track. He ran his mouth about topping them, got the drop, and then we popped him. NBA Youngboy, The Last Backyard. In this bar, Youngboy is rapping about Boulevard Quick, who is rumored to be one of the shooters responsible for Dump's murder. Boulevard Quick was locked up at the time of G Money's murder. After he and Fredo Bang were both released, the two rappers went on a mission to hold it down for TBG and seek revenge for their homie's death. They started dissing Youngboy any chance they could get. Youngboy had been kinda quiet over the past few months, mainly because he had no one to beef with online after G Money was killed. But after Dump was murdered and TBG started back up with the disses, Youngboy was right back to his old ways. It got so heated that Youngboy's mom even jumped in and told her son's two rivals to f off and leave Youngboy alone. Boulevard Quick responded and told her to mind her business, which Youngboy wasn't happy about. Just a few weeks later, Boulevard Quick was shot to death outside the Lakeside Villa apartments where he lived. The rapper was standing outside the apartment complex when he was shot several times. This made him the second TBG rapper to lose his life in this beef. Boulevard Quick's death is believed to be direct retaliation for his involvement in Dump's murder, in addition to his constant dissing of Youngboy and the comments he made toward the rapper's mom. So in this bar, Youngboy is describing exactly what happened to Boulevard Quick. He started running his mouth, but didn't realize that Youngboy still had goons all over the city. They caught him lacking in the parking lot of his own home, and the rest is history. After Quick was murdered, police started putting the pieces together that many of the shootings and murders going on in Baton Rouge were related to this beef. They started going after all TBG or NBA affiliates linked to any of the crimes, including Lit Yoshi, who's currently being charged with several attempted murder cases that came from this beef. An NBA affiliate named NBA Pap was also arrested for the murder of G Money, proving that the rapper was killed in retaliation for dissing Youngboy. With all the other top rappers either dead or in jail, this left just Fredo Bang and Youngboy to compete over who was the most dominant rapper in the city. Youngboy is clearly the more popular and successful rapper at the moment, but all his street beefs and wild calls have gotten him into a lot of trouble. He was recently arrested on a federal firearms charge that may turn into a RICO case, which could potentially put the rapper behind bars for life. Although Youngboy has always found a way to avoid serious jail time in the past, it seems like the Baton Rouge police and now the feds have caught on to what's going on in the TBG NBA war. They're looking to paint Youngboy as a violent gang leader who's orchestrated hits on rival rappers like G Money and Boulevard Quick. And based on his own lyrics, it isn't too hard to get that impression as well. Hopefully, Youngboy can stay on his best behavior and hire a good team of lawyers who will help him secure his freedom. But even if he does get out, it seems like it's only a matter of time before the rapper will be back in the streets. If you thought this video was crazy, be sure to check out our channel for more. From rappers and fights to scam rap millionaires, we cover the most insane
Let's watch some fake trick.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand, bang got my hand, call 911.
I am Booyah's conscience.
Yo, that's he said that's Booyah's conscience.
Why is it so loud though? Is it loud for you guys?
Booyah be like, Booyah be like.
Can you hear me now?
So loud, bro.
Hey YouTube, what is going on, guys? So for today's YouTube video, man, I can only, you know, you guys watch Warzone videos every day, right? I mean, I can only tell you how much of a banger and how much of a clutch I had in this gameplay. If you've seen on social media, you probably saw the ending of the game on social media. I posted it. It's one of the craziest games ever. If you guys know, they actually did buff the M4A1. They buffed the minimum damage on it, and I went and tried it out, man, and I had the craziest game ever with it. If this video doesn't break 20K likes, I don't know what Warzone video will, right? Like, if you watch till the end, and if you think it doesn't deserve a like, you can go on about your day. But if you watch the ending and you think it, I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to drop a like on the video and subscribe. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all go to the store. Use code SWAG in the shop. Like I said, I can only tell you how much of a banger the ending is. You just have to sit back, grab popcorn, and watch. As you guys see there, the minimum damage range for the M4A1 was it's assault rifle Charlie. So let's give this a go. Let's check it out. Also, go in the comments. Let me know when you started playing Warzone. What season? Like, how long into the Warzone life cycle did you guys actually start playing it? Also, when did you guys start watching me, and how did you find my videos? Anyways, y'all, enjoy this gameplay. It's an absolute banger. And I'll show the M4A1 class setup at the end of the video.
Yeah, I seen that like Rose 2.0.
They said it's crazier than Rose.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yay, I got him.
No. Even crazier than that one.
Crazier than the one I have.
Oh, this guy's Bounty.
That's Bounty? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
I see it. I got a chopper.
We have a help.
Chop him up, daddy. Chop him up, bro.
They're jumping off.
They jumped off.
Wait,
Yeah, then the
guy
copy.
here. No, there's 3 guys. Oh.
I'm one. Don't you fucking bitch.
Wait, Chris.
You said I didn't know there was 3 guys. No bullshit.
You up there, Chris. Weak as.
Got them all.
Go, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, nice heli.
Wait. Oh.
Wait, one guy.
Look at this.
Yeah, there's one guy.
Drop it. Appreciate you. I used to use this with the SPI.
Another UAV.
Oh my god.
Wow. Kid just got torch.
Oh, no mames. What?
Yeah, it's a bot, 100
Scoop.
There's a whole
Let's
team.
go scoop and go TV.
Train. I see.
Train,
Oh, you want to go?
yeah.
No, we can. No, let's go TV. Yeah, no, there's no one over here. Yeah, wait.
Yeah, you won't pass it.
Pipe, it's a bot. Can't.
17 meters. He's underneath.
Low.
Oh my god, something.
I'm gonna get a UAV up here.
I have a UAV. Let me know. If
Yeah. Pop.
Got it.
Ammo pop.
Wait, why is there
Guys in the air.
10 people here?
L trippy L.
There's gonna be so many here, bro. I'm going the opposite way, Papa. Are you, baby?
Hey, cancel.
2 more on me.
I'm going this way.
Down that guy. They're both down.
Down both of them?
Yeah, then.
UAV, boys?
I'm
Popping.
I can buy one.
Negative. I bought.
Get that.
Oh my gosh, so much loot.
You have money. Oh my god, Booyah. Holy and a bounty right there.
I'll drop you money here.
Okay. I'll make you.
Drop
Can we get
money,
chop?
bye-bye.
I'm gonna get chop. Go for that bounty.
Dude.
Okay. It's over here.
Yeah. Down him. Nice.
Here, hop.
Go to TV. Yeah. Or was that where?
TV?
Is that where he's at?
The hospital, the gas station right here.
See it? Yeah. There's multiple. It's multiple.
Yeah,
It's
one
multiple.
guy.
No. It was multiple. Oh, never mind. I'm bugging.
Sure.
Yeah. It's only one. They have loadout here still. Let's go to let's go where Hector's at.
Down.
Wait, what? No way. No way. Just res on the hill?
Gas, yeah.
Coming down right now?
This is a bot, bro. Hold.
Let's just dip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's go to him. Go to him. He jumped off. Jumped off. It's funny. Torch him. Come on, Boosh. Nice. 3 down here.
Oh, I love him.
Going up the stairs.
Oh, got him.
On the roof of this building.
He went in on you? Nice. Dude, who's going through it right now?
Ate. Hear him through the room. Flying in, straight ahead.
I'm dropping my money. You can get him and...
I'm off. Landed a top.
Ooh.
He's resing his boy. He's resing his boy. He's trying to.
Oh, he's dead.
Somebody's here.
Hey, what the?
Oh, nice.
Top stadium, top stadium.
Time to scout.
Oh. Yeah, I left hella money on the buy.
Oh, the spy? Okay. I can't.
No, the other one. I'm
Gotta
getting.
go to the vape store and get